As a way of putting closure on complex concepts, we typically project labels onto people in order to better understand and identify them. In many instances, these labels create a broad and often inaccurate understanding of what is actually being presented. In America, not only are labels applied to simplify thinking, but they are often limited to only a handful of other options, and commonly only two options. For example, in politics, despite the numerous parties that exist, we are realistically limited to either being a Republican or a Democrat. Anything else, such as a Green Party member or an Independent Party member, are quickly dismissed. With the labels of Republican or Democrat being projected onto someone, means that the beliefs in which these parties traditionally hold are also projected onto them. Now I want to apply this type of thinking to religion. If you ask a person what religion they are, they will instantly identify which group they belong to. Whatever stereotypes that may exist against that religion will also be placed onto them. For example, if someone claims to be Christian, then it'll be assumed that they're against gay marriage.
What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual.
If a person says that they're an atheist, then a lack of morality will be prescribed to them. If someone says that they're agnostic, then they'll probably be shunned since we discourage open-mindedness in this society. So considering all of this, I want to focus on how this labeling theory applies to our religious affiliations. As soon as somebody considers themselves a Christian or a Catholic, and I use these two as examples because they're the most popular, they form a loyalty towards that religious group. Just as we are attracted to giving our loyalty, often blind loyalty, towards sports teams, fast food restaurants, celebrities, or basically anything else that gives us a more solid identity. It's blameless to want to belong to a group and is only natural, but the problem arises when we fail to question our loyalties and why we became so committed in the first place. When we're given evidence that challenges our beliefs and makes sense, we should be, but often aren't, open to that rational perspective. Christianity can be, and has proven to be, beneficial to people's lives, but what is concerning is how willing we are to follow Jesus Christ without really understanding or even ever knowing the historical origination of him. And often Christianity, as it did to me when I considered myself a Christian, places guilt onto people for questioning its validity. I want to reiterate my primary purpose of argument here. Although it is often difficult to avoid labeling, especially when we are brought up with these labels already attached to us, we should still be skeptical of concepts that we are loyal to but don't really have a justifiable understanding of. So, if you are a Christian, a Catholic, a Buddhist, or even an atheist, you should be able to defend your stance without explaining it through God or any other supernatural explanation. If your deity or savior doesn't want you to question them, then you need to be asking why.